Mic check, mic check. Hello, our few viewers. We're just doing a quick little mic check. Make sure our levels are good. All right. Hello, and welcome, people. We got Franklin on the mic here, and we're going to be doing a little pre-game interview with our main man, Jose, here on the DPS today. So, Jose, how we feeling going into this game?
Feeling pretty good. I think we're going to have some chances because our team has been training a lot.
Yeah, okay, that practice. So, what are we anticipating any difficulties with maybe some characters? Have we struggled in any of the with the current meta at all?
I think our main problem is probably Torb, the Terra guy.
Torb, yeah.
That was our limit mishaps for our last match because everyone could not focus on the Terra.
Yeah, I mean, Torb is like, it's so difficult when Torb gets a good setup to actually get that. You have to really coordinate with the team in order to make that play happen, where you can take out that turret, find a spot to do that, and then also capitalize on that maybe with an ult or two to follow up. It's really tricky. How are we feeling about the whole team? How is everybody else feeling?
I think the team are feeling very confident. I've been hearing them saying they're going to win. So, but I'm not going to count any chickens.
And have we played Wallkill Valley before? No. So this will be a first time matchup. I guess we'll see how it goes. But I'm happy to get a chance to speak with you before this. And who are you looking to play today? What character have you been shedding?
I've been playing a lot of Junkrat and Cassidy.
Okay, all right. I like Cassidy. What's the Junkrat skin of choice?
My Junkrat skin of choice is probably the Hayseed one.
Oh, that's a banger. That's a banger. What about the Cassidy one?
Cassidy, probably the masked one, because I really like masked characters, like hides their face.
Okay. Wait, so Reaper?
Yeah, I like Reaper too.
Okay, nice. What about for you, like characters that you struggle against? Is it still Torb?
It's probably like the flying characters with Junkrat, because
Right.
the projectile is like lobbering, so I have to like
Yep.
look up a little more higher.
Yeah.
And probably Symmetra, because I'm a Junkrat, I don't really look at like turrets or anything. I try to do my own thing, which is difficult for me, because I have to focus on the turrets and stuff.
Right, yeah. I mean, Junkrat has a lot of strengths, really good at like controlling space, like taking points, you know, finding those corners. But when it comes to dealing with like flying targets, that's where the hit scan comes into play,
And that's where I like switch to
and then we
Cassidy.
swap to Cassidy. Yeah. Yep. All right, man. Feeling good? Yeah. Looks like so. For our viewers here, the 5 of you, we appreciate you. Stream's gonna be starting in just a moment. Wanted to sit down with one of our DPS players and get a feel for how he's feeling going into this. We're gonna be starting in just a few minutes as we go into the HHS Bears versus Wallkill Valley High Rangers. We will be starting in just a few minutes. We'll see you then. Thanks, Jose, for joining me.
Thank you for talking to me too.
All right. See you in just a bit, guys.
Nat 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Die seizing our objective.
Big Starlight. You will be renewed.
Kanezaka Jinja protects you.
There's the first point.
Securing this objective.
Come on, is that really all you
Cassidy
got?
and the Ash.
Hey
Great
there.
coverage here from Wu Yang.
Bad guys. Heads up.
Get back here. It's options. Really tough.
Dynamite We said deadlock for life. I meant it.
Time. As this cast gets caught out.
Bad guys. Take them out.
Smoke 'em out.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
I am on fire!
Don't fancy getting hammered
For all
on
you
you.
fix here. Thank you for that. Alright, we're going to turn the game volume just down a little bit. Hopefully that's better. And yes, please chat if you need anything else with volume. This is our first stream, so we are...
Match 6 BPM.
is going to go ahead and secure this one. So that's going to be the HHS Bears taking this
Do
first
something!
round here
0
with a 100% to 0 capture.
ready for battle.
Very solid.
You're playing by my rules.
Let's chop them into currywurst.
We have an understanding.
One.
Alright, and we are getting into this next point here. It's going to be going in. Looks like with both teams having a Lucio, both teams are going to get there pretty fast. Looks like Wallkill's going down beneath. There's the top here. Once again, we have the double hit scan setting up on the top. Making it very difficult for Wallkill to get onto this point. And even with that, we have this Reinhardt, Planet Cloudy, going insane with these picks right up with this aggressive strategy with the Lucio here. And then even going for this camp here on this first point with this Lucio having this boop potential. And just like that, we have a little bit of a misplay right there from our Planet Cloudy Reinhardt. But when you're this ahead, you've got the opportunity, so why not? Both supports having some boot potential. Being able to choke this. Reinhardt's coming back to point. And it's just there making it so difficult for this Wallkill Valley to get through this choke. They're coming back through, going for that aggressive strategy. Cover, Shatter's coming up. Go, right up, coverage for that, and there we go. Marcello with the double pick off of that high noon, and still going up to about 60%. Wallkill is unable to
Ultimate
answer.
is charging.
There's fire.
Set them up, knock them down.
Very
adjustment real quick. Thank you, folks, for your patience. All right. All right. Now, it looks like we're going to be changing it up with a forward approach this time. Going to the high ground, but Reinhardt going straight in with his Planet Cloudy, going to make it so that Wallkill Valley is not going to have much coverage and support as we're going through here. And without a touch, that's going to make it so that the Bears are going to take this first game right here. Great plays all around. And a play of the game from Planet Cloudy on this Reinhardt. Let's see it. Going in strong, taking that pin right there off the top, and then just the continued assault. This was right in that beginning of that first game. All right, and we're gonna just take a quick intermission as we're going into our next game. Yes, okay, so we're back with Jose. Jose's joining me on the commentator desk here. So, Jose, I do not know much about the Overwatch lore. Maybe you can okay, so I'll give you my understanding as I have it. I believe, so there's the Overwatch, which is like a sort of like a company, I guess, like maybe like a company of heroes that come together to fight evil, but then there's also the evil, which is Talon, which is like what some of the heroes are in, right? Yeah. Okay, and so we got let's see, we got the heroes that are in Overwatch. What is it? It's Reinhardt, Tracer, Ana, Cassidy. Or is he Talon?
Cassidy was in the Talon before.
Okay,
but then joined in like the good team.
And so then, Mercy, right?
Yeah, Mercy was in there too.
Yes. Okay. And then on Talon, what you got? Reaper. Yeah. Obviously. Sombra, Moira.
Yeah,
Moira's Talon too. Okay. And then who else is Talon?
Genji used to be a Talon too.
Oh, okay. And then he swapped over to Overwatch.
Yeah.
And is Hanzo also?
Actually, I do not know.
Okay, interesting. I'll have to do some research because I haven't really looked at the Overwatch lore too much. I know that they recently changed the sort of like while you're loading into game, now there's stories where you can like look at the little like cutscenes and everything to make it so that you can sort of get the lore more. Because I have my confession here is that I do love playing games, but I slack on the lore a lot, and I got to get more into it because it adds a lot to the game. But what were you thinking? You were here with me watching that first game for at least a bit of it. What are you thinking as far as like, you know, how we're doing with the Bears? You know, what are we feeling going into the next game?
I feel like the next game is actually gonna be the same thing that's gonna happen like last match.
Yeah, because that first match, we had the Bears were on both maps basically unanswered. They were basically steamrolling Wallkill Valley the entire time. Very little threat coming in. So what adjustments do you think that they're going to be looking to make here, and how are we going to respond?
I think they might probably switch one to DPS for like, I forgot the name, maybe to Reaper?
Yeah. So because I think what they struggled with a lot there with answering this assault from the Bears, they were struggling to really find that opening, and with like sort of that Reinhardt Cassidy setup, it can be tough to actually get one of your characters into that backline, because that's where, like, for example, we had Marcello and Kermit on this sort of front back thing where we had front to back, we had Marcello up front with this Reinhardt, making it so easy for our DPS to just sit back and get that. Meanwhile, if Wallkill Valley had that opportunity to get to the back and maybe disrupt that flow, you know, it would slowly start to poke a hole in this strategy where now Marcello doesn't have as much backup, but also Kermit doesn't have as much of an opportunity to just like sit in back and get these Ash picks that have been so crucial for the Bears as they've been going on. So yeah, I agree. I think maybe that like that dive sort of DPS is what maybe they were missing. And honestly, maybe a dive tank too could make a big difference there going into this next game. Do you know what game mode are we looking for this next one?
I feel like our team is trying to get like the one, I don't forgot the game mode, but it's like a robot where you like push around.
Yeah, push. Yeah.
Yeah.
What map? Coliseo?
Yeah, I think Coliseo. I think we've been on that map for like a lot of times, so I think we're pretty used to that one.
Cause what? There's Coliseo. There's Runapi, right?
Yeah, Runapi. Yeah.
And there's one other, right? I think. Maybe not.
It was like the. Is Runapi like the snow and winter one, or?
Oh no. Runapi is the sort of like a temple one. It's like that newer one that's like a temple one. I'm trying to think the snow winter one, but is that one? Does that one have a robot? Oh,
yeah,
it's
like,
the New Queen Street.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah. It's like the Canada one. I love the look of that map. Yeah. So honestly, either any of those work well. And do you think so that game mode, that push sort of contest, is that what you guys specialize in? That's like your specialty?
Yes, I feel like we've been on that game mode like all the time. Even like Brayden and like the whole team knows what to do.
Yeah, because I think generally those maps do lend themselves well to the strategy that you guys go for, where you do have that front to back. Like when you look at maps like Runapi and you have New Queen Street and even Coliseo for that matter, you have those areas of high ground that make it easy for your hit scans to sit in the back, while you have sort of this straight away section where your tank, be it Reinhardt, be it Sigma, whatever, go up in the front and take all that space, and it's going to make it much easier to sort of get up there. But yeah, I like that strategy. We're going to be jumping into this next game very shortly. A couple minutes. We're going to take a quick intermission, and we'll be back. Or unless we're going in now. We're gonna get right into it. Sorry, I thought we were taking a break. No, we're going straight in. So it looks like we're jumping in on this Hollywood here. Great map. Yes. Oh my gosh, looks great. I love the changing times that they've added.
Do it like real time or actually like?
I don't think so. I think it's random. But yeah, so in just a sec we're gonna get to see what picks we are looking for here on our team. Okay, I'm seeing already a Widow, and we're looking at an Ash here. So we are looking at a double, almost triple with the Kiriko sniper setup, which is going to make it absolutely critical for the Rangers to make sure that they are finding that cover, making it so that they have those opportunities to, again, potentially dive this double sniper setup that we've got here. This is gonna be interesting how this shakes out, especially with this first take on this map. That first point is really make or break for this, because that's where a lot of this choke comes into play, where they have the opportunity to take the high ground. So right off the bat here, we've got Marcello taking space with the Junker Queen. Sigma, again, such an aggressive tank, and they have all the room in the world to play with. Let's take a look at our snipers.
Distance is no obstacle.
Looks like Planet Cloudy already with that pick with the Widow coming in hot. Take a look. Rangers having a tough time finding that cover. With the Sigma barrier down, it is so difficult to actually find those sight lines. And right now, looks like a lot of people are in line of sight for this Widow, and it's going to be pretty tricky for them to answer this without that barrier. So, Bears are going to be pushing up here and taking this first point. Oh, I am so sorry. Let's get that game up. So sorry. Hope you enjoyed the audiobook of the first part. Don't worry, we're again first stream. We're getting things set up. I appreciate your patience. Okay. And the payload has been unlocked for the Bears here as they push forward. Mercy is going to go down. Is going to be a double on that Ashe. Kermit has been absolutely lethal with this pick. There, Reinhardt going in, and looks like we're going to see that swap to Sojourn. Okay, all right, let's take a look. Mercy going to be in this absolute, Francisca on this Mercy, going to be in this absolute safety pocket here at the base. While it looks like we're struggling, but there is the Junker Queen ult, going to take that space. Can we get the follow-up? Can we get the follow-up? Almost everybody hit with that anti-heal. Okay, and there we go. The Bears are rolling out the punishment here. We have Bob coming up. We have Kitsune coming up. And that's a full team kill on the Bears. Absolutely flawless opening coming in from Marcello with that great Junker Queen ult. And now we move forward. We take that space. What's going to be that answer from the Rangers? Again, we do have Bob. We have Kitsune coming up. Hermit with this flank on the Ashe with that grenade. Kitsune coming up. Oh, that Kiriko's going to be down. Looks like we still might have Bob coming through, though. Tank is gone. So it looks like we might have to wait. The Bears are a bit separated here with some unfortunate picks. Again, we're going to have to regroup here, get those respawns where we need them to be.
My ultimate is charging.
Okay, all right, and now Bears going to go back in now with this next sort of mini choke here, where now the Rangers have the opportunity to take some high ground, but we do have some ults up. And we find the opening. Oh, and that is going to be an unfortunate pick off of Francisca. Okay, and that's going to be the Shatter coming out. Rangers are going to wipe some of the Bears off of the map here.
They still have 3 ults.
They do have some ults. It's all about that one opening here. Ashe is in position, ready to make something happen here. And looks like with that regroup, we're going back in here. Let's make that play. It's all about what is that one opening going to be. The Junker Queen needs to farm up ult charge here to make this happen. And looking at about 70%. The rest of the team's ready to go. Sojourn with these picks. Bob is out. Valkyrie is out. We need that Junker Queen ult, but it looks like it is enough. Bob creating enough space. We just need to take out this Reinhardt from the Rangers, but without his supports, it looks like it's not going to be too difficult. Alright, and just like that, the Bears are going to be able to take it past that choke and move on to this closing in on this checkpoint here. While they push up even a little bit on the Ashe moving through. Let's take out the Sojourn with ult pushing up. Going to make it very difficult for them to approach, but if they can pick, it's going to be good. And there we go. Bears have gotten that next checkpoint, going to make those respawns closer. Great res off of the supports. Sojourn going to be going down here. That window is just about ready to be opened. And we also have Junker Queen ready to charge in. So the Bears are in a great spot here as they are nearing the final stretch. This final clearing where really just hold it, but on this map, truly, I think this is the hardest part to get through. But they're going to take out this window. They're going to take out this Junker ult, going to buy them the space. Reinhardt going to fly through it, but that tank is down. So now, what do the Rangers have left? They have 2 supports running for their lives as this Junker Queen just goes right through, and this Ashe is in their base, basically. Sojourn still with ult, and just like that, the Bears are going to take that first game with 1 minute and 48 seconds, an absolutely phenomenal time. Very little answering coming out from the Rangers there. We'll see if they can pull something together. Again, not many, as Jose and I were saying before, not many offensive picks from these Rangers, which might make that difference there. I think they started with Genji, but maybe couldn't quite find that opening for it. But the Bears DPS, Kermit and Planet Cloudy, absolutely lethal on these snipers, these Ashe, these Widow, these picks. Where is the answer for it? That's what we need.
Well, we're gonna see.
We're gonna see it now. Here we go on defense now. So, defense ultimately even gonna be a better opportunity for these picks. We already see the Ashe back out, but we have a little bit of a surprise here. We got the Tracer up. So, let's see Planet Cloudy's Tracer. Here we go.
What's the most crazy thing you've seen as a doctor?
Well, there was one pilot who was lost in time.
Right.
All right.
That was an adventure.
So, here
Sorry
we
about
go.
that.
Don't be.
Love
You
the
were
emotes coming out from the Bears.
Having a little fun.
A little fun before the game, why not, right? And we've got the setup here. Ashe, Kermit going for a look over here, closer to the initial spawn, looking to try and pick some of them out as they exit the base. This is a little bit more aggressive than Ashes typically play on this map. Normally we're looking to, again, go where we're going now, onto this higher platform to get that perfect window. And already there is that first pick on that Genji. Looks like they are going for that more pick, that dive strategy, but it's gonna be tough without enough follow-up. That Genji is such a difficult one to pull out, and right there. Yes. That BAP field going out, preventing that death. Here we go. That super aggressive pin coming in from Marcello right off of there. All right, where is the answer? Very little punishment. He is just doing this for free. So, Rangers are gonna have to find some coordination to punish this Reinhardt for just diving in with no punishment. Still a while before we get ults, but with Shatter, it can just come up at any point. Already each swing takes it up so much, and it looks like Shatter's almost ready to go, just as I was saying. We did find a pick on that Tracer. Okay, looks like we're going through it. The Rangers are going to try and force through this small choke, but Marcello says absolutely not. Takes out 3, and unfortunately, we're gonna go for that res there. Too risky though, because you know, we did take 3 out there with Marcello's awesome pick, but just not quite enough to fully get through. But it looks like the Bears are going to be able to hold that choke, because Kermit has that absolutely lethal Ashe, going to take that out. Mercy doing what Mercies do and supporting this tank, but unfortunately, because of that, going to make it a little bit tough for that Ashe to survive on her own. But Marcello is back in time, and with a cheeky fire strike there, going to take out that Ashe, going to buy even more time. The clock is ticking on these Rangers. They need to find that opening with all of the Bears ults coming up. We have that BAP window up, ready to go. We have Bob ready to go. We have Valk ready to go, and Shatter just around the corner. What is the play? Take a quick look at the stats here. Absolutely insane damage coming out from Marcello. We take a look. equaling the damage of both DPS, absolutely demolishing the damage of anyone else on the Rangers. And that is going to unfortunately be a pick on a few of our supports here for the Bears. DPS going to go down, Marcello going down. We have just Tracer. What is the option? And there it is. The Rangers have found the pick that they were looking for. They found that opening. But it's not too late. We have 4 ults on the Bears. They still have the opportunity to contest. What is the option? What's the answer? Do we have that shatter? There it is. Gonna find a few here. Fire strikes coming through. Pinning Bob, taking him out of the fight. We have Mercy on the top from the Francisca and absolutely clearing out the Rangers with that phenomenal coordination. All ults being used with the time running out. That is going to be the end of this first game. The Bears sweep it yet again. Insane shatter coming out, hitting basically everyone on the Rangers there on the end, wiping them out with the support from the Mercy. And here is that Ashe play, actually. This is that pick. This is from the Rangers on game 1, or let's take a look. Taking that Mercy out and then getting some damage off of Bob. Interesting play of the game, as it always is. But yeah, so that is going to be that first game. Absolutely clean play from the Bears. Thank you so much. Wonderful, wonderful play. So again, thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. This was the first stream that we have done here at Hawthorne. Look forward to more as we sort of work out the kinks. We appreciate you staying with us for those sort of like minor hiccups. But again, it's been a pleasure. And keep an eye on these guys, because that was an absolutely clean game from the Bears as they take out the Wallkill Valley High Rangers. Thank you.